Hello, good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 2, where I am currently running around in the Underdark trying to chase after the guy who stole my soul, or possibly my divinity, and really both. He stole both. I want them both back. I need them to live. Well, I don't really need the divinity, to be honest, but I really want my soul, and apparently they're a package deal, so if I get the one, I have to have the other, so I want my soul back. I really want my soul back. And for convoluted and complicated reasons, the best way to get my soul back from, well, the jerk who stole it is, well, to cooperate with a dragon and pretend to be a drow. My life has gotten very complicated, you know? I'm pretty sure it didn't used to be this complicated. I used to live in Candlekeep and think I was a normal human being and lived with my mentor who wouldn't let me call him dad.
Yes.
And all of that stuff. And now look at me, pretending to be a drow and going to go and kick the butt of the some more mind flayers. Because who doesn't like kicking the butt of mind flayers? But all in the service of getting some eggs back for a dragon so that I'll be able to leave the Underdark alive. And what the heck? Boz. Well, thankfully I saw them before they saw me, apparently. Oh, and a dog. Great. I hate killing dogs. Okay, well, I am going to go for this skeleton because I believe I have a clubbing object. Imoen, you go for the boss. Minsk, you go for the boss. Shahira, you go for the boss. Valgar, you go for the dog. And Eri, I wish I knew what to do with you, girl. You know what? Back me up on the skeleton. Okay, everybody got their orders? Everybody good? We good? We're going. Oh, there's more. Chandrilla? Simja? Nashtar? Who are these people? Should I be recognizing these names? Back up Eri, please.
I'll help however I can. Speak.
Hopefully those two will work it out. Well, when in doubt, go after the one with the biggest name. Okay. Let's switch some targets. Oh wait, there's only one of them left alive. Alright, everybody wail on this remarkably wizardy looking guy.
Speak. I got you.
Oh no! They didn't get to finish casting. How terrible. Alright, gold. That's a gem. Into the bag. Halberd. You take that.
Yes?
I have 16, 15, 16, 9.
What can I do?
Who knows?
I'll aid you if I can.
You take those, I guess. Might as well grab the money on behalf of the party. Potion of ice dust. Interesting. That might come in useful later? I don't know. Potion of invisibility? It's been useful to me in the past. Abby Dalsum's horrible wilting? Sure. Imowen? Learn the horrible wilting, I guess. The spell evaporates moisture from the bodies of every living creature within the area of effect, inflicting 1d8 damage per level of the caster. Dang! Alright. See, pass Namara to Minsk, who will put it in the bag of holding. Yes. Well, I think that might be all of the interesting stuff.
What is it?
I do wonder what just happened there. Like, where did they come from? I'm glad that Imowen saw them before they saw her, though. That turned out really nicely. Okay, is there anything that I should be doing before this? Like, Minsk is a little beat up. So maybe we should just hang around for a moment, contemplate this pile of crossbow bolts that I would never ever use. And Aerie is almost back at full. There we go. Aerie is fine. Minsk still needs 11 more hit points, though. This could take a while. I don't really want to use one of the hefty potions for him, though. Well, we've got like 11 more hours before we're supposed to be meeting up at this place. We've got time. Minsk can take a moment. We can have a nice little powder. Because apparently we're standing far enough away. So basically what the plot stuff that I was talking about is that I was chasing after Irenicus, who has stolen the divine soul from myself and from Imowen, interestingly enough, and apparently either shoved them into himself and his quote-unquote sister body, or is wearing them like a mantle. I'm not sure which one it is, But either way, it allowed him to evade some sort of curse.
Oh, must have his exercise, lest he bite us all in hard-to-reach places.
Oh, I agree, Minsk. But I chased him into the Underdark, but I just missed Irenicus, unfortunately. So, when it comes down to it, I now have to chase him out of the Underdark. And the only way to do that is to curry the favor of a dragon. And the best way to get this favor from the dragon is to return her eggs to her, which involves currying some flavor with some drow, because it's all about currying favor, apparently. So, we're all pretending to be drow, and now we're going to use that as an excuse to beat up some more mind flayers.
I do what I must, when I must. Know
Good.
this well.
Good, you are here. I was beginning to wonder how long I would have to remain waiting amongst these forsaken rocks before you showed up. Hey, dude, I may have gotten delayed by a stupid combat, but I practically came straight here. But your timing could not be better. I sense that the Illithids will come within range soon, and I may safely pull them out of the astral plane. Have you a question before the battle, Veldrin? Make it quick. Ah yes, Veldrin is the name that I am currently using as a drow, because interestingly enough the name Foxwine is not common amongst drow. I have no idea why. Alright, who exactly are we here to rescue? Is there anything I should know about fighting Illithids? I'm sorry about you being punished. I didn't mean to anger the handmaiden. No, as much as I might want to apologize to him, a drow woman would not apologize to a man. So, yeah. Whomst exactly are we here to rescue? Her name is Fair of House Tispana, eldest of the matron mother Ardulas. Be sure that you do not harm her, even by accident. Okay, that is quite the fancy name, but I'm just going to write down, don't hurt Fair. Yes, I know I just pronounced her name in a very strange way, but it allowed me to spell it correctly, so pfft. Okay. Do not expect to be rewarded by Fair if our rescue is successful. She expects no less from lesser drow. We have no choice in the matter. But enough talk. I sense the Illithids approach. Wait, and I shall bring them out of the astral plane when they come close. Oh, I'm waiting. What? How much time does this take? You've already sprinkled 3 times. Oh, that's... Okay, what do we got here? 2 Umber Hulks. Fair. Another Umber Hulk. Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer. Mind Flayer. Okay, who is this? This is Imoen? Commence the stabbing.
Speak.
Which one is me?
I am ready.
Well, Jaheira, I think it might be best if you go over here.
Who says what?
Minsk, this mind flayer is yours. Aerie, I do not like where you're standing, to be honest, girl. I'd like you to go over here. I'm not sure who this is.
What is it?
Oh, it's Valgar. Okay, Valgar, you start beating on that one before it starts beating on Aerie.
Yes?
And I am honestly not sure where I am. I can't see me. I'm gonna go for this one in the hopes that it doesn't hurt Aerie very much.
Today.
Okay, that works for me.
You need something? I don't like the looks of this. Yes?
I know, Aerie, none of us like the look of this. That's why we're trying to beat all these things down.
Go for the eyes, fool. Go for the eyes, yeah!
Okay, everyone who's idle,
Yep.
pick an Umber Hulk and hit it.
I'll help however I can.
Oh, okay. The instant it died, huh? Greetings, fair daughter of Ardalas. I trust you are uninjured? Who is that? Sulaufine? So, matron mother sent you, did she? How that must gall you, risking your life to save mine. I did as I was commanded. Yes, you did, as any male should. You've done well enough, I suppose, you and your assistants. Who is this female with you? You know, I've never been gladder to have chosen a female avatar. That one? That is... I'm sure she can speak for herself, male. Am I correct? You have a tongue, yet? Who might you be? I am Veldred of Chednazad. I am no one of importance. Or you've a lot of nerve, woman. We just saved you from the Illithids, and all you can do is insult us? No, this is a matron's eldest daughter. That means that she's going to be a matron, most likely. Assuming that she hasn't lost favor by getting herself captured, obviously. I'm Veldrin of Chednazad. Indeed, a foreigner. How very odd. We shall have to speak more, you and I, once we are back in Ustnatha. I shall head back to the city on my own and inform the matron mother of your successful service, Solifine. You have proven useful. You should be grateful. You are going to return on your own? No. What if you encounter danger once again? I shall not be responsible for... I appreciate your touching concern, but I can handle myself, Solaufine. And it is my command, so you have no choice. Farewell. Why do I get the feeling like these two are related? Girl, you're going the wrong way.
Blasted, arrogant wench! May the Spider Queen bite at her black heart!
I shall follow her to ensure her overconfidence does not endanger us all. Return to the city on your own, Veldrin. I shall meet you at the city's entrance. Bye! Those mind flayers did not drop any loot of consequence, I see. Well, let's meander back to the city, I guess. I don't see any point in following them, even though they've gone in a very odd direction. You know, I do wonder what they're doing in that direction. Let's save and have a look.
Quickly and precisely.
Anyone? Hello? do not seem to be about. You know, I still wonder if the mind flayers returning back here knew that the city was down. I mean, there's supposed to be a hive mind of some sort, right? They should know that the brain was dead, right?
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Without hesitation.
Well, far be it from me to speculate on exactly what goes on in the minds of mind flayers. I do wonder about being attacked by this group here. They seem to come out of nowhere, that lot.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yeah, I went back to the dragon's lair. Because it's the big long avenue where I wanted the little itty bitty one. The big wide avenue does not lead to the city.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It will be done.
Now, let's see, if I were... There he is.
I do what I must, when I must. Know this well.
You have returned, finally. Good. Bad enough that I had to worry over Fair's safe return. I was not about to start concerning myself over yours. Nice to see you, too. Yes, the daughter of the matron mother is safely returned. You have done an excellent service. I am told the matron mother is pleased. Fair has also sent a command to you which must not be ignored. You are to meet her in the tavern here in the city. She wishes to speak with you, although I cannot wonder why. Don't you mean cannot but wonder why? She asks for you too, Salaufine. You are all to rest and relax in the tavern as a reward for your service. But, handmaiden, I have no wish to... Do you wish to earn punishment a second time, male? You shall do as she says. She shall see all of you at the tavern within a day's time, no more. That is all. Huh. Well... Questions that remain to be answered. Oh, hello? Most powerful of drow, forgive my insolence in speaking before being told to do so, but I must beg your attention a moment. Begone, worm, I do not have time for your nonsense. Make your case quickly, slave, I have little patience for your ilk. Or what is it you wish? Are you being mistreated? I feel like I am jeopardizing my goody-goody thing, but I'm gonna go with the second one because it's more drow-like. Make your case quickly. I would not dream of bothering you with my own petty concerns, O great drow. No, it is the wishes of my master that you must hear. Please. I beg that you come close to the tank that he might make contact with your mind. Tank? What manner of creature is your master? I have no time for this. Find someone else to do as you ask. Or, very well, although I am not accustomed to speaking through glass. Tank? The tank is a hindrance that my master would rather do without, but it is more comfortable than the coldness of the stonework in this city. Come close to him, and he will speak to your mind. It is the way of his kind. Please do not tarry. He will announce an alarm to the city if you keep him waiting. Excuse you? Or possibly excuse him. Is this close enough? Hear me. Hear my thoughts in your mind. I am ambassador, but I have a service I demand of you, one that you will perform discreetly and with haste. Why would I stoop to working for you, fish? I'm not sure I approve of your presence in my mind. Or what kind of creature are you that can step through my thoughts so easily? Okay, I'm going with the last one because it's the most neutral. What are you? I am superior. That is all you need know, surfacer. Yes, I see what you are. It is printed across your transparent mind. You will do the task I set before you, or your identity will appear in the mind of every drow within this city. Are my thoughts clear? Good. Thanks. I ask of you. I command a deed of violence. I call for a death that I might learn more of this place. It is simple, brutal, and more suited to you than my petty servant here. Kilu, a priestess. I would learn of her faith and the power it grants. Her mind is the prize, and I would have you bring it. Let's see, I'm just going to see, like, Arboleth demands Kilu? A priestess. Oh no, that would be just, that's so bad. And I'm just going to make a note there. Okay, there. There is no way for me to drag a drow priestess to you. Everyone will see. Kidnap a priestess. She will not cooperate. I can do this, but how would I prevent her from raising an alarm? Everyone would see me dragging a priestess over to you, dude. I do not require her as a whole. As I said, it is her mind that I require. Kill her, slay her in her home and temple, retrieve her brain, and bring it to me. What is it with Underdark creatures and people's brains, exactly? That is the task. That is the command I give. You will obey, or I reveal you and you die. That is your choice. You don't leave much room to maneuver, do you? Very well, I will do as you say. I will do this monstrous act, but not without protest. So you contend to hold me in service against my will to perform this evil task? Okay, that last one is trying to sound all noble and highfalutin and stuff, but it actually makes no sense. It's nonsense. I will do the monstrous task but not without protest. Protest is irrelevant. I can't say that word. You will do, and that is enough. If you fail, you will be exposed. Success or death. Kilu makes her home behind the second door from the bottom in the Female Fighters Society. Attack quickly, and none will sense the deed. Return swiftly, I demand. Oh, come on. All they want you to do is bring their brains. It's not uncivilized. I mean, no one wants their eyes. I didn't say anything about civilized or not civilized. I question why so many creatures of the Underdark are obsessed with people's brains. Also, good evening, Green. Welcome to the stream. Okay, fine. Alright. Kilu quarters. Second door from bottom in Female Fighters Society. Jonathan Colton quote? No? I didn't recognize it. I don't recognize it. Sorry. I don't know. Okay, second door from the bottom. Oh boy. Alright, let's take a moment here. Oh, yep, there it's got a pointer on the map. Alright, let's go do it before I change my mind. This isn't going to look sus at all. Especially not with this slave to witness everything. No, this is... This is unfortunate, to put it mildly.
Yes?
Okay, I'm the one closest to this servant, so I'll get it.
What do you want?
You start throwing things.
Swords, not words.
You go for that one. Actually, let's just pile the people onto the priestess.
What can I do? What is it?
Oh, she very dead.
Feel them no effect.
I'll try something else. Has no use. Has no effect.
You know what? Just leave that one alone.
Try something else. Yes. Certainly.
Whoops.
No effect.
My weapon is of no use.
Man, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. More drow gear.
Minsk and bull stand ready.
Yeah, just take the things. Conjure fire elemental. Oh, that sounds fun. Yeah, sure, learn that.
Ready and willing. Gotcha.
Okay, let's just have a look at this place. Oh, lots of doors. Many doors and cabinets and things. Alright.
Something up? Good to go.
And more servants. Oh boy.
Yes?
Man, I hope they're not raising an alarm or anything.
What is it?
You know, there's a part of me who really wants to loot. But I think maybe we should just go.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
without doubt.
You know, this is not getting us any closer to finding where the dragon's eggs are. Alright, give it the brain. Hear my will. You return. Let me see your thoughts. Let me see what you have accomplished. Thoughts enter my mind. I see their ways more clearly. I see the faith. Yes, this will be most useful. I assume we are through. I wish to leave your presence with all haste, creature. Well, now that you're happy, how about a reward? Or I will take my leave. Know that you have not earned an ally in me. I'm gonna go with the last one, as it is the closest to being in character. It's probably not the best choice, but it's the closest to being in character. Go, you are freed and dismissed. Your secret is your reward. I leave you to your petty concerns. Speak not of me, or you will be exposed to all. Yeah, this is not a story that I am going to be sharing with anyone. Okay. Tavern, whatever is going on over here. Well, what is going on over there? Let's go have a look. Drow slave trader? Slaves, a priestess of Lolth. More slaves. I mean, it would be nice to free all the slaves, but I can't see how. Slave, giant spider. These are my people whom you've imprisoned here. I demand you free us. Well, that's not helpful at all. I know better than to speak to the priestess. And I'm certainly not going to speak to the slave trader. Well, we might as well go to the tavern, I guess.
And precisely.
This is the tavern, right? Yes, okay. Alright. Marinid, Nimkalaza, Barag, Ilmrin, Zordrin, Fair, Solafine, Tathlin,
It is you.
so Veldrin arrives at last to greet the female that she rescued so valiantly from the clutches of the filthy devourers. Well, that's an attitude change, all right. Okay. I must have been invisible and uninvolved during that encounter, I see. I was speaking to Veldrin, Salaufine. When I speak to you, it shall be to command you to lick my boot. Keep your bitterness silent, or lose your tongue. Now, ignore your emasculated commander's outburst, Veldrin, and consider this a time for reward and enjoyment. Mother Ardalus was pleased by your performance. Salaufine's abilities are known to her, but she was delighted to learn that you are such a powerful fighter. Ustanatha could use such as you, Veldrin. Among the drow, only the strong survive. You could have slaves at your beck and call, rewards at your fingertips, the favor of Lolth. How does this sound? Sounds good to me. What's the catch? Or, I don't think I'm interested in anything you have to offer. It's kind of amusing to hear a drow using emasculated as an insult. I mean, why not? Well, turning her down flat would be the worst possible thing. I'm not sure I want to agree without knowing what the catch is, so I think the best answer is, what's the catch? The catch is that you have to earn that favor, Veldrin. Favor and comforts are not given out lightly. They must be purchased with blood and sacrifice. Why don't you go ahead and carve out her heart now, Fair? You'll get to that part eventually, won't you? Silence. Not all drow forget that sometimes a reward is worth spending a part of yourself, or everything. It is a lesson you would do well to relearn. Seeing as you are so capable, Veldrin, you and Salaufine have been given another task to complete for the greater glory of Lolth. Of course, why would it be any different? Thank you so much. You will meet me on the city platform, away from curious ears, but not right away. Rest and amuse yourselves for a time. I shall be here a while. City platform. What is the city platform? Meet Fair on city platform. Within a few days. Okay. Just writing down current 34. Man, I have been playing this game for so long and I've only made it through 34 days. I have been granted a full day's rest, after which I must meet Fair at in the tavern. On the city platform in the tavern, I don't... Where am I supposed to meet her? Okay, what do we have over here? Drow bartender. And over here, there is nobody. Over here, we have Sondal. Oh, we might as well start with that one.
To walk apart from house and queens, to walk into the grave.
Welcome. I trust that you have come to my dueling arena because you are tired of seeing pitiful monsters put to death in the name of sport. No, I wasn't aware there was a dueling arena here at all. A well-respected female such as yourself will know that the only opponent worthy of the drow is another drow. I provide the opportunity. The current match is just beginning. It will be an inspiring display of skill on the part of our most illustrious competitor. I don't have an interest in this, thank you. Very well, let me see this duel of yours. You are not placing our warriors against prisoners, are you? I hardly call that a battle. Or yes, show me this duel. Perhaps I'll take my chances with the winner. You're not having warriors fight prisoners, are you? I'd hardly call it a battle. Nothing like that. Such a thing would not be worthy of the combatants we wish to show. Observe, and you will see the quality of both sides. If I might have everyone's attention, if I may, with the permissions of our most distinguished females and the interest of our most hardy males, might I draw your attentions to the pit at the fore. The pride of the males of the first house, Master of Blades, Lasanar, is here to prove his ability to us all. He has accepted an unusual challenge. 4 members of the Male Fighter Society have answered a slanderous comment with demands for blood. Lasanar has shown his contempt by facing them all at once. Watch now, and all concerned will place their lives in the pit and at the fate of their blades. As always, the victor may lay claim to all the vanquished equipments. So... How long does this keep going? This is a drow versus drow. Well, he won. I am victorious. They were worms, as I said. Their house is weak, their blades dull and listless. You are obviously their superior in both age and skill. Do you gloat over children? A fine battle, though I'll wager there are those that could beat you. Well done. Obviously you are a competent warrior, for a male. Or truly a fine display. Have you ever met your match? I'm gonna go with number 3. Even if it's gonna make Minsk look at me sideways. Well done. Obviously you're a competent warrior. For a male. I see. You flatter me with your insults. I will survive your own efforts if you wish to test them. The same goes for anyone else in this place. I don't really care for that. I don't wanna. I believe there's been a challenge. Do you accept? I will allow time to prepare if need be. We would want both sides at their best. Be forewarned that this will be a one-on-one affair. I will allow no more lopsided slaughters. Veldrin am ready. Take me to the dueling fit. Ares shall face him now. Minsk shall face him now. Jahira shall face him now. Imoen shall face him now. Valgar shall face him now, or not at this time, but I will return when ready. Well, if anyone is going to do it, I will. But, is now the best time? I mean, I don't know of a better time. Alright. I will face him. Take us to the dueling pit. As you wish. Attention! We are to have another challenge immediately. Baldur will now enter the arena and face... Lassinar? Lassinar. I'm gonna go with Lassinar. Yeah.
Speak.
Okay, I've got something, right? Cure, bless, bark skin, resist, dispel magic. You know, I could have sworn I had a sanctuary, but apparently I don't. See, this is where, you know, being able to see your opponent's equipment and stuff really comes in handy, which I don't have right now. Alright. I'm a bless me, because why not?
Magic has been interrupted. Next time.
Pleased that you came across me. I'm not questioning.
Hold! I yield. You have proven the better combatant this day. I yield the victory. My sword is yours. I no longer deserve it.
All glory for the Dark Mother.
Chalinthra. I do not recognize you. For such a strong male to come out of nowhere is unusual. Hey, I am not male. Just putting that out there. Not strong so much as Lassinar was weak. I defeated his bravado easily. Thank you, I take great pride in my ability. Or it is none of your concern, unless you bring the favor of your house with your words. I am not a male. I am a woman. How is this hard for you to grasp? It's none of your concern unless you bring the favor of your house with your words. The favor of my house, the first house, is already given to someone. You may know him. Lassinar, my favorite male. Whoops, too bad, I just kicked his ass. Speak with Sundal when you are ready to face me. You have a debt of honor to pay. Oh, what a charmer. Alright. Sundal for challenge number 2. Chalinthra. Great. Well, I'm definitely going to wait for my hit points to come back before I do that. I guess I didn't need to blow that bless, but oh well. Minsk, hold on to this for me, would you? Thanks. Also, Imowen, you leveled up. I do wish I could put another level of thief in you. Oh well. And you got more spells? Somewhere there. Let's see. What about spirit armor? Spell is very similar to the 3rd level spell Ghost Armor in that it creates a corporeal barrier around the target's body for the duration of the spell. The spell, however, actually taps into the target's life force in order to create the barrier. The armor itself is weightless and does not hinder movement or spell casting at all. Huh. Okay, let's learn that one. Does have its downsides, but let's see. We have Breach, Domination, Monster Summoning, and Shadow Door. Sunfire? A sunfire is like a fireball, an explosive burst of flame which detonates with a low roar and delivers magical damage proportional to the level of the caster. 1d6 points of damage per level of the caster, up to a maximum of 15d6. The wizard gestures with her hand, and the entire area around her erupts in flames, striking everyone except the caster herself. Creatures failing their saving throws take full damage from the blast. Those who roll successful saving throws manage to dodge, fall flat, or roll aside, each taking half damage. Oh, that's a little dangerous with my group. Maybe not. What about Phantom Blade? Spell creates a translucent, shadow-like, weightless area of magical force extending from the fingers of one of the caster's hands. Oh. No, that's not great. I mean, it's a lovely spell, but I really don't want her standing that close. Let's just take another monster summoning. We have all the level 6 spells we can. Yeah, okay. Well done on leveling, Imoen. Okay, let's save. I can't believe there wasn't a dialogue option to correct that Shalindra on my gender. This game isn't progressive at all.
This will not take long.
I want to recover hit points, which does kind of mean not talking to people, but
Do not question the matron mothers.
We are telling tales, female, of our feats in history. It is an old custom of Ustnatha, something you'd be unfamiliar with, Nasadrin. Tell me something of Ustnatha's history, then. Tell me about your own feats, then. Perhaps you could answer some questions for me, or I'll go. Tell me something of Ustnatha's history. Something of the city's history, eh? Yes, I suppose you would know nothing of it, ignorant lout. Do you even know of the part Ustnatha played in the scattering? The scattering? Bah! Are you completely devoid of sense? Your house mother should be flayed alive for her neglect of your instruction. Well, you know, I kind of grew up without a mother. When the magical battles caused the collapse of, Barenden? The great cavern once held by the dwarves, most drow were crushed, only the favored survived. Groups of drow fled the rubble in every direction, seeking new holds to establish their power, set upon by our enemies. That was the scattering, fool. Ustnatha was untouched by the Great War, and hordes of drow came to our walls for protection. Devourers and eye-tyrants followed, seeking to eradicate them. For 1 century, our enemies waged constant war upon us. The walls of Ustnatha held, however, and we pushed our enemies back in a merciless victory. Many of the drow then left Ustnatha to find larger living spaces, more resources to plunder, establishing your beloved Ched-Nasad among other places. There would be no Ched-Nasad if it were not for the walls of Ustnatha. That is the part Ustnatha played in the scattering. Do not forget it. What about your own feats, then? I have slaughtered many in my time, female, so do not ask such a question as if I have not. I am as battle-hardened as any in the fighter societies. I took part in a glorious running 100 years ago when a cavern leading to the surface was found. I helped raid the communities during the hunt. Many pathetic humans fell to our blades in that running, in memory of Ustnatha. I stumbled into a village of the subrace known as halflings. The diminutive worms scattered. I hunted them all. I have their tiny skulls to this day. The running lasted a week before the humans marshaled their defenses. The humans collapsed the tunnel, but one day we shall find another, and I pray to again be amongst the drow who will take part in the running. Ugh. I see. What about the city? What can you tell me of its history? Can I ask you about something else? Or, I see. I'll be going. Can I ask you about something else? I'll tell my own tales as I wish, and I'll not be prompted by you. If you want to ask insipid questions, go bother someone else. I'll do that, since the only options are to ask about the city and about your feats. Yes, you do that. Go. What a charming individual. It's a wonder that no house has just snapped that one up. I didn't see you approach. My failing eyes shall net me a blade in my back soon enough, I swear it. I should be at home, dying properly like an old male drow, rather than here listening to tales so often. Can I ask you some questions? Do you have any tales of your own? Or I'll be on my way. Can I ask you some questions? Go ahead and ask if you need to know something. I suppose I'm old enough that I can sit still and answer a query or two. Tell me of Lolth. Tell me of House Despana. Do you know anything of Fair or Solaufine? Do you know anything of dragons in the area? Or I'll be going now. Ooh, the last two questions there are definitely ones that I want to know the answers to. Do you know anything of Fair or Solaufine? Oh yes, the daughter of House Despana and the commander of the Male Fighters Society. Oh yes, indeed. There's a history there if you've not heard it from elsewhere. Oh, I'm new. Do tell. It is said that the daughter Fair held the Solaufine in high esteem once, and not merely as a personal male, as Lolth decrees. She did not use him and cast him off as a female's wont. It is said that Fair held feelings for the commander that were most undrow-like indeed. The matron mother of the Despana was greatly displeased by her daughter's weakness. What was done then? Who knows? It is obvious they hold no regard for each other now. Indeed, the commander would be a drider if were it not for his position and favor in another house of great rank. Go ahead and ask if you need to know something. I suppose I'm old enough that I can sit still and answer a query or two. Tell me of House Despana. A strong house, branches of which you'll find in cities other than simply Ustnatha. Many of the great families have their beginnings here in the first city, yes? Despana is high in Lolth's favor, and many say that it schemes to place itself above all others here. I know little of such plans, however. Okay. Do you know anything about dragons? I know of only one dragon that inhabits the near caverns of the Underdark, and that is the ancient silver beast Adalon, she who was sent by our surface cousins to guard the old passages. Yes, that one. What can you tell me about her? It is said the silver dragon once had a mate long ago, a mate who was captured by our people when we were still dwellers of the southern reaches. The heart of her mate was ripped from its body whole, as I hear. The queen of the drow used its heart in a ceremony of great darkness, one that angered an old, pale god of the surface elves. I know not which one. Does it matter? Well, in the grand scheme of things, that's a big maybe. When we were driven beneath the surface, sentenced by our fiendish cousins, their god made a pact with Adalon. In return for her vow to guard the old passages to the surface, he would give her what she desired most. At a time of her choosing, when she had grown old, Adelon could call on the god and he would grant her children, eggs that would be made real by the soul of her lost dragon love. Or so the story goes. I hold little truck with it myself, but then I would never venture into those old passages just in case the tales of her presence are true. Is there any news more recent? Perhaps you've heard of her eggs? Well, I have heard the passages to the surface are open once more. At least the matron mothers certainly believe so, gathering their armies as they are. Perhaps Adelon is dead. I know not. Oh boy. I am not going to ask about Lolth because even though it might be nice to dig into the lore a little bit, I don't really want to reveal that I'm not actually a drow. So I'll be going now. As you wish, female. On your way then.
I'm so happy you brought me with you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
Do not question the matron mothers.
Greetings to you, O potent female. Stay for a time if you wish. The group of us here are sharing exploits and tales of the past. Something I doubt you Nisadrins have time for, eh? Oh man, why do I feel like I'm saying I come from the Hicks? I have a tale for you if you're interested. Something my house mother once told me, in fact, if you're of a mind, that is. Sure, I'd like to hear it. I've actually some questions, or maybe some other time. Sure, what do you have to tell me? Excellent. My tale. My tale begins long ago, when our people first descended into the great depths and dark caverns, during a day when our homes were not carved out of stone and clay. Drow homes were made of twigs and black grasses, grass that many had brought with them into the Underdark. There were few homes, of course, but the largest belonged to the first matriarch. The matriarch led the early hordes of drow, helping them survive in hostile lands. She was powerful, potent, and cunning, a great boon to her people who admired her greatly. To honor her, a group of drow set upon the Shark Friends and stole the stone throne of their king to secretly present to the matriarch as a trophy. They stowed it in the grass rafters of her hall. The matriarch arrived in her hall, and the drow warriors went to retrieve the throne, but much to their horror, its weight caused it to fall through the grass rafters and crush the matriarch below. It is a sad, sad tale of our early travails in this dark place, and it holds a moral as well. Can you think of the moral, female? Boo knows. Do not stow thrones in glass houses. Yes, that's it, exactly. Imbecile. How dare you tell such a moronic lie about the history of our people? Lolth will sentence you to an eternity of poisoned agony for such madness. Bah, the Spider Queen has no sense of humor. Now, Varen, on the other hand... You dare? I shall kill you in the name of the mother of all drow, fool. He is mine. No one interfere. All this for the sake of a pun? Well, there's really nothing that I can do about it, so... How long is this gonna go on? Excuse me? This is just weird. I will be taking that identify scroll though, thank you. So now that you've gotten your urges taken care of,
To walk apart from house and queen is to walk into the grave.
the blasphemous fool. Now I must go explain this death to the handmaidens. Bah! A foul worshipper of Harun here. Okay. I still have a couple more people to talk to, but my hit points are back now. Alright. Let's answer this challenge.
Do not question the matron mothers.
You have been challenged to fight Lassenar's better. She has the right to call for such an action. That I will answer that challenge. Or is there another combatant willing to risk their life against me? I will answer the challenge, I guess. You may again choose who shall answer the challenge. Are you ready to do so now? Alright, yes, Veldrin stands ready. Veldrin now enters the pit to face Chillinthra. Attention all. There really shouldn't be any drow left after so many... Oh goody, this one has a shield. Oh, whoops. No, the rest of you...
Right you are.
The rest of you do not.
What is it?
Just me. We're going to semi-honorably do this duel. Not that I'm against hitting her in the back while she's casting. Hi. I don't feel good about that.
If it must be done.
Supremacy for a male lies either in the bedchamber or the books of the majors.
You've done very well. I did not think I would see such surprising victories from a new face. I thank you. Are there any more challenges? Or, I'm done for now. I have nothing more to prove today. I have nothing more to prove today, honestly. Then we have nothing further to say about the matter. Return when you are ready. I don't know that I will ever be ready. As much as that might be rewarding me with equipment, which I... Oh, locked door. Of course it's locked. Why would it be anything but locked? Alright, never mind.
It will be done.
I don't want her stupid equipment anyway. It's drow stuff. It'll dissolve.
To walk apart from house and queen is to walk into the grave.
Greetings to you, female. You are one who is recently from Chadnasad, correct? I have heard of you. We drow gather to tell tales of our conquests on the surface, or dark stories of our past. It is tradition in Uthnatha, this place that was the first. Can I ask you some questions? What do you mean, the first? Or do you have any tales to tell? Do you have any tales to tell? I have few accomplishments yet, female. I completed the blooding but a year ago, when I made a long voyage to the surface with 2 brothers. It is a blinding and foul place, the surface. My brothers and I found one of the surface elves, however, a female, pale and delightful to look upon. She was almost too easily slaughtered. We were hunted by elven patrols, and my brothers were murdered, but I carried the head of the female back to the Underdark. It was considered a fine trophy for a blooding. My matron was pleased, and has sponsored my entry into the Male Fighters Society next year. Any other tales you could tell me? Can I ask you some questions, perhaps? Or you mentioned the first earlier. What did you mean by that? No, can I ask you some questions? If you wish an honest answer, female, your best course would be to approach Nim Kalaza there. He is the eldest of this group, and the most prone to talk. Yeah, I already approached him. It wasn't helpful. You mentioned the first. What did you mean by that? Humph. You do not know your lore very well if you do not understand what I speak of, female. Surely you know something of our history, no? I mean, I've been told parts of it. Long ago, when our despised cousins of the surface betrayed our kind and banished us to the depths, it was near this very place, that the drow first descended. A terrible legion. We encountered implacable foes at every turn through the Underdark. It was in this place that we first gathered together to protect ourselves. Ustnatha means the first place we gathered, the first place we wrested our birthright of power back from the sentence of our hated cousins. It is from Ustnatha that we invaded the cities of the Stout Folk and established the first, greatest kingdom of Talantawar in wondrous Barrendon. Barrendon and Talantawar both are gone now, but Ustnatha remains, a reminder of the debt of blood we owe to our hated surface brethren. So Ustnatha is close to the surface, then? Can I ask you some questions, perhaps? Or do you have any other tales to tell? I mean, let's not make him suspicious. Any more stories? Any, daring deeds of dragon egg theft recently, maybe? I have few accomplishments yet, female. Okay, that's the same story. It's exactly the same story. Alright, I'll be going then. You'll do as you wish, I suppose. Alright, Szordrin.
Victory for the Spider Queen.
Greetings, lovely female. I am Szordrin, the manager of the fighting pit. Entertainment for us all, and a chance to gain Lolth's favor. You seem a hardy type. There are several dread beasts that have been captured and await your death blow, if you dare. You're an Asadrin, yes? Recently arrived? I have heard of you. There are many here who would desire to see you fight, if you fight as well as they say. Of course, if you are pale and cowardly, you need not make the attempt. The Spider Queen, however, respects only those who are strong. What exactly is involved in this pit fight? What sort of beasts would I be fighting? Very well, I'll fight in your pit. Or no, I don't have time for this. What exactly is involved? It is a simple matter, female. I open the door for a short time. You enter before I close it. Once inside, I have the beast pushed in to fight you. If you win, you come out and collect 250 gold pieces as a reward and the satisfaction of a glorious battle. You lose, the slaves feast on your remains. Very simple. What sort of beasts are we talking about here? We capture our foes in skirmishes in the dark tunnels, female. Shark fiends, devourers, eye tyrants. It depends on who survives longest, really. Very well, I'll have a match in your pit. It is gratifying to see such steel in you, female. You shall first battle an Umber Hulk, a creature of not inconsiderable size. It is angry. I shall open the gate for you now. Go in quickly. If you survive, come and speak to me once you are done for your reward. Go then, for Mother Lolth.
Yes? Certainly.
Every humps where Minsk goes.
Who have I got? It's me and Imoen against the world. Oh boy.
What is it? Without doubt.
Through destiny and might, we shall rule supreme.
Ah, the glory is yours, female. I am sure the Queen of the Demon-Wed Pit smiles upon you. An Umber Hulk is no mean opponent. Here is the reward. Now, should you wish to continue to show your prowess, there is another slave who awaits bloodletting at your hands, female. A dreaded Nabasu of the lower plains, captured by the handmaidens for crossing a matron mother and sent to fight in the pits. What say you, female? Yes, I will fight the Nabasu in your pit, or not right now, perhaps another time. Sure, okay, I'll fight it. Very well, I shall alert the tavern that a glorious battle is about to begin. Prepare yourself, female. The gate will only open a short time.
Speak. Quickly and precisely.
How many of us can we get in here? Oh, it's still just the two of us. Alright.
Armored, jump on my sword while you can, Evil. I won't be as gentle.
Well, that went down rather easy.
Enter, come on.
You have defeated the Nabasu? Praise to you, female. We were very entertained by your struggle. Here is 500 GP for your display. Dare you continue? There's a prince amongst the shark fiends, the ones called Shagen, a strong one captured with difficulty during a raid on their city. It is a strong fighter, this one, but then so are you. Perhaps you will succeed where others have failed. What do you say, female? Not right now. Perhaps another time. Ah, I see. You need rest to recover from your wounds, perhaps? Understandable. We look forward to further displays of your prowess another time.
What is it?
I'm pleased that you came across me when you did. This group does good things.
Without hesitation.
Was there anybody over here? Just the bartender. Okay, so the eggs are magical slash deific in origin.
Across me when you did. This group does good things.
I feel like maybe we should sleep. Let me save. Because I continue paranoid. Hey bartender, do you have rooms?
Walk apart from house and queens to walk into the grave.
Is there something in particular you need, female? A mug of black mead, perhaps? Or have you found a partner to retire to the lust chambers with? I'd like to see what services you have. Lust chambers? Could I ask you some questions? Or, no, I'll be going. Could I ask you some questions? No, you may not. I am not here to answer questions. I am here to serve you. You have questions? Find the storytellers. Perhaps they can humor you, female. I'm not going to ask about the lust chambers. I'm trying to keep this stream under 18 plus. So let me see your services. As you say, beds and spirits. That is what I'm here for. Oh, he only has royal beds. No peasant, no merchant, no noble, just royal. Thank goodness I have a good amount of money. A truly luxurious experience at an equally exorbitant price. Beds filled with the softest down, draped with the finest Camelsian silks and linens, nearly as restful as a week in a lesser room, though who but royalty could afford the cost? I mean, let's not talk about how much cash I have at my disposal right now. Let's just have a nice sleep. Same rat-infested rooms as always, though. Well, I guess what would you expect from the Underdark? Okay, I need to find...
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Yeah, meet me on the city platform, she says. Is this the city platform? Is this the city platform? They're all platforms. Well...
This
let's try over here. Drow and Mind Flayer, definitely not. People seem to like hanging out here. Ah, there she is.
It is you again.
Ah, you have finally come. Good. Your timing is excellent, as I just arrived here recently myself. I trust you are ready to leave presently? Leave? What exactly are we to be ready for, Fair? Why have you brought us out here? Is this some fool ambition of yours? None of my ambitions are foolish, Sir Laufine, and we are here to perform a service for the good of the city and the matron mother. I wasn't aware Mother Ardulus did anything for the good of the city. Silence! You will obey me, male. An eye-tyrant, a beholder, is in the city, smuggling adamantite. The matrons have decided we are to kill it. What is this? Did you say we? I did. I am to join you in this duty. The eye-tyrant has come on a spelljammer's ship, near here. So Laufine and I will go and scout it out alone. Veldrin, I trust you can find your own way to the ship. It is off one of the platforms in the southeast of Ustnasa. Do not take too long to catch up. Okay. Look for Spelljammer ship in southeast of city. Okay, alright. This doesn't sound like a terrible idea at all. Come, Sir Laufine. We can catch up on old times. Okay. This one was the one that was the shop, right?
Do not question the matron mothers.
Do you wish to see the magic I have acquired? I have many a magical device fashioned by drow hand, as well as some taken from lesser races that did not deserve them. Yeah, sure, I'll see what you have. And I will sell you some jewelry. Thank you. And Minsk would like to identify all of this stuff. Dragon's Breath +4? Trying to profit from the strength of greater beings, many years ago the mage Ulion founded a dragon-worshipping cult under the moniker Son of Drago. Attracting followers with promises of conquest, he sought to secure his authority by enchanting this symbolic weapon for his bodyguard, Jeremur Bold. When the dragon's breath strikes an opponent, it releases the harsh flames of a red dragon, the poisonous vapor of the green dragon, the blue dragon's lightning bolt, a spray of a black dragon's acid, and the white dragon's penetrating cold. Unfortunately, Ulian was the first to feel its effects, slain by the ambitious Jeremur who sought to rule. There was no real power to be had without the mage, so the entire organization soon collapsed on itself. Aha. Yeah, okay. Let's see. 1d10 plus 1 cold damage, 1 fire damage, 1 electrical damage, 1 acid damage, and 1 poison damage. Damage type piercing. Uh-huh. Proficiency type halberd. Ooh, I don't think anybody has that. Okay, drow adamantine chain, drow shield, bone blade. Hold on. This seemingly simple dagger, steel blade, and bone handle is an incredibly powerful weapon. Forged by an unfortunate Durgar smith centuries earlier, the handle was carved from a tooth of a black dragon, and the blade was tempered in the blood of its creator. How it has made its way to you is anyone's guess. Huh. Drow flail and a blade of searing. The benefits inherent in this sword are plain to see. It is exceptionally accurate, and a lick of flame follows every blow, searing the target in addition to the normal damage received. It is an efficient troll killer, though it has not yet been heralded as such in song or legend. Huh. Okay. Thanks, game. I'll just be selling this drow stuff. I'll definitely keep the rest, though. Was there anything else that needed to be identified? I don't think so. No, nope, there was not. Okay. Alright. Okay, they said in the southeast of the city. So here? Yeah, I'm gonna guess here. Wait, what's this down here? Huh. Maybe I'll just ask them what they're up to? You may wish to tempt the wrath of my overseer, but I do not. Leave me be. Huh. Do not disturb our lessons. Benefit can be had from these simple torments. Okay. Let's just, I really don't know how to react to that, so. Yeah, okay, we go over here. Commoner? Slave and a wild dog. Weird. A drow wizard. Where is here? Daerix's tower. Okay. Even underground, wizards have to have their towers, apparently. Slow, fine, and fair. You two done canoodling? Are you? Hello?
It is you again.
Veldrin, finally. We have been watching the crew leave the ship for their rest, and I suspect the Eye Tyrant is soon to follow. We must be ready. Concentrate all of your effort upon the Eye Tyrant, Veldrin, and do not bring harm to Fair or me. Such accidents happen far too often for my liking. Humph, indeed, although I can— Wait! Be still. It comes. I sense it. Be ready. Solaufine has warned me that I should bring no accidental harm to himself or Fair when we engage the Beholder. Such accidents happen too often in Drow society.
Never saw much of the cities from the circus. Are they all so crowded like this?
Most brilliant, Victor.
We hit it twice.
Smiles on us today. We have spat in the great eye of the eye tyrants. Live to tell the tale.
That wasn't really much of a fight, was it? Indeed, well done. Do not disturb the carcass, however. There will be several acolytes coming to deal with it. Deal with it? What do you speak of, fair? Why would acolytes wish to do anything with the corpse of an eye tyrant? Ask me no questions, Laufine. We shall return to report to the matron mothers. Feldrin, I will see you again in the tavern within 3 days. What is going on here, fair? This is too suspicious. Do as you are commanded, male, and live. Veldrin, journey about the city at your will, but remember our meeting. Do not be late. Well, you know what? Let's just have a meander around here. Eggies? Eggies? No? No eggies? I didn't think so, but I owed it to myself to check. What happens if we go to the temple? What happens if we quick save before we go to the temple?
Gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It
Thanks.
must be done.
Handmaiden. Ritual guard. Imre. Sure, let's talk to Imre.
Lord be praised.
If the matron mother Argelis wishes you to walk about unescorted and not sold into slavery, that is her business. You have no place here in this temple, however, so begone. Okay, fine. I'm not gonna wait to be escorted out. I'll just go.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It will be done.
I wonder.
Yep. All right, all right.
You must gather your party.
Okay, we have to go in as a group. Alright, that's just what I wanted to check.
Certainly.
I mean, I haven't checked the upper tunnels. I wonder if I can, like, get over here at all. I haven't checked the upper tunnels. I haven't checked the spider pits.
You came across me when you did. This group does good things.
I mean, if you consider what we're doing now to be good things, I suppose. Empty. Just a plain old drow. Here are the spider pits. Dwarf, kobold, duragar. Clangdon, damn you, drow. I'll not die. I'll not die simpering like a whipped dog. I don't want to deal with this. I would like to rescue the dwarf, but I also do not want to display undrow-like behavior, so I cannot see. I am blind. Well, let's try the upper levels, I guess. Oh, that's how we do that. Okay. Wait, where am I now? What the? Why is there a whole bunch of... What is even happening here? Who the heck is this?
Now I remember why traveling with you was always so much fun.
Oh, it's a priestess. We are definitely standing in her way, aren't we? Cannot initiate dialogue. Drow priestess is busy, getting hung up on us. I'm not sure what I was supposed to get from that. Spelljammer Drow?
Through destiny and might, we shall rule supreme.
Greetings to you, female. You like the look of my ship? A fine astral vessel. Been working the flows since I hijacked this ring in Quinn space 20 years ago. Just came back from raiding a Noma's sloop myself. Fair booty, although the ship took more damage than expected. After some repairs, she'll be fine. You the adventuring sort, female? If you're still in Ustnatha in a month or so, maybe you'll join up? Because of those infernal gnomes, I could use the extra crew. Think about it anyway. Next trip is out to Colia, and it's quite a sight. I don't want to be here in a month. I was hoping that the eggs were up here, but they definitely aren't. It's just you and your ship. Although, as a way out of the city, not a half-bad prospect. Okay, I don't think that's anything useful up here, alas. I have a feeling that the eggs are in the temple. I'm not sure what to do about that, but I have a feeling that the eggs are in the temple. And I really don't want to get a dragon pissed off at me. What is this going on here?
To walk apart from house and queen is to walk into the grave.
I greet you, female, in the name of the Spider Queen and all the glory that is Ustnatha, the first city. Would you care to take a look at the wares I have available? What wares are you talking about? Sure, what do you have? Or, no, I'm not interested. What wares? The beasts caged behind me, of course. They are encircled to obey commands for a short time, amusing as pets, although they won't follow for long, I'm afraid. A few of the fighting sisters have been buying my stock for target practice. It happens to be a good living. Are you interested, perhaps? I've already seen what creatures he has available, and I don't see any reason why I would be wanting to rent one. But, what creatures do you have available? No, I don't think so. No, not at the moment, no. As you wish, female. Another time, perhaps. Man, this music is loud. Is the music really loud for anybody else, or just me? What is this?
Pleased that you came across me when you did. This group does good things.
Okay, can't go there. No way to go there. I don't feel like it would be safe to talk to the Geth. Exit, bazaar, tank, tavern, female fighter society. I mean, where else could it be but in the temple? I mean, I haven't looked inside the Female Fighters Society. I have a feeling that that would be even more unsafe than going into the temple, but the most likely place for them to have stashed it would be the temple, wouldn't it? Slave leader?
Oh, I'm so tired.
Do you even understand our language? Leave us be, filthy drow. One day your people will pay for your evil. I mean, much as I would like to make them, I'm probably not going to. Alright, back to the tavern.
Without doubt.
I still can't believe that beholder. It only lasted a blow and a half. Like, what sort of test was that supposed to be? Alright, fair, I'm here. But first I'm going to save. Cannot save during combat. Since when was I in combat?
It is you again.
It is good that you have come, Veldrin. Until now, I have only had the company of Salaufine, and his pathetic melancholy has nearly drained my patience. So I shall be brief and send you on your way. You would like that, Salaufine, yes? Just spit it out if you must. Very well. The matron mothers have decided the deep gnomes, the the thing I can't pronounce, have not shown enough fear of the drow of late. So it is time to teach them a lesson. Mother Argelis has volunteered you for this particular service. You want me to kill deep gnomes? Gnomes? Such a minor task, and I am to waste my time on it? I have better things to do, woman. You have better things to do than serve the queen of the demon-wed Pipts, Master Loth herself? Bah! As if the Spider Queen would care what we do with the deep gnomes. Send Veldrin if you're so interested. I'm sure she can do it without me, I assure you. No, you will go with Veldrin. Argue again, and it shall be your tongue, Salaufine. Approach the Deep Gnome village in the Great Caverns and await a patrol. Slaughter them and bring back proof of the deed. Return here in a few days. But the Deep Gnomes aren't evil. They're just harmless gnomes. Why must we do with this? An odd sentiment for a drow. What would you propose? Mercy? How would that look to our true enemies? You shall do as I say without a further word. If this is what the matron mother decrees, then I have little choice. I will go now. Veldrin, catch up quickly. I expect you to be there without delay. I don't like it. They were actually pretty good to us, the Deep Gnomes. Man, where the heck would those eggs be? They've got to be in the temple.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
What if I went to the temple but I didn't talk to the priest? If I don't talk to the priestess, maybe I can just meander around a little? Lay eyes on some eggies? Because if I can just grab the eggs and go, then I don't need to murder deep gnomes.
What do you want? No problem at all.
Imoen, be a dear and poke about. You know what? Oh. You know what?
We are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Okay, I definitely know where the eggs are now. That part's really easy. Getting them out without raising the entire city in alarm. That is the problem. Egg location. Huh. I mean, if this were a different game, I would sneak in, I would murder those two guards, I would get through the door, I would grab the eggs, secrete them on various persons, and saunter out. But that is not this game. That is not this game at all.
Yes? Without hesitation. This will not take long.
See, the main problem would be, like, this is a long way to get out of the city from here. But I'm pretty sure that if I attack those two guards, then somehow the entire city is going to be magically alerted. And while I believe that, especially with the settings that I have, I could slaughter my way out of the city, I don't want to. I'd rather just get the eggs to the dragon and let the dragon take care of the problems. I have much fewer moral qualms.
You and Boo and I, hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
I don't like this whole murder the patrol thing. I am not a fan. Especially not after the gnomes gave us a way to, you know, talk with the dragon. There are no good answers. There he is. Could everybody get themselves sorted out, please? Alright.
I do what I must, when I must.
Finally.
Well,
Finally, there you are. We shall wait for the patrol to come to us. One will come soon, I expect, and then we can get this over with. Fine, let's wait for it to arrive then. Good, I can't wait. This should be easy. Or I can handle this myself, Solifine, if you would prefer to return to the city. I can handle this myself. Perhaps I will take you up on your offer then. Fair enjoys making me dance, and I have no desire to comply. Are you sure you can accomplish this? Yes, of course. Perhaps I was hasty. Let's just get this over with. Yes, I'm sure I can take care of it myself. Very well, I will go. Once the deed is done, take the helmet of the leader and return to the tavern in Ustnatha. I will meet you there. Do not fail, Veldrin. Okay. Maybe I can just talk the gnomes into giving me the helmet. I mean, I do look like a drow right now, so that could go quite badly, but I can only try. Convince Solifine to return to the city, leaving me to deal with the deep gnomes on my own. I am to go to the tavern in Ustnatha to meet Fair after I'm done, bringing with me the gnome patrol's leader's helmet as proof of the deed. Off he goes. Whoop. Why did you do that? Okay, I hear them, but I can't see them. Oh, there they are. Deep gnome, leader. Yeah, let's talk to the leader.
Yes.
Drow od Golver D'Itanyan, Dasiganos Terra. I'm sorry, but I don't understand your tongue, or prepare to die, deep gnome scum. I don't understand your tongue. Ah, I had to be thinking most drow knowing simple tongue of the stone. Let me be talking the tongue of dark ones, yes? We be greeting you, dark ones, and we be asking for your purpose this place for being, respecting you the peace as we? No, I'm here to slaughter you, fools. Prepare to die. I was sent here by the drow to kill you and your patrol, but I do not wish to do that. Yes, I need you to give me your helmet, actually. Or, yes, I am simply scouting the area and will be on my way. I need you to give me your helmet. My helmet part of uniform is. Giving it up, I simply cannot be. Why be needing your helmet, Dark One? I need it to prove to the drow that I have killed your patrol, which I have no intention of actually doing. I can't tell you, but it is very important that I have it, for your sake and mine. Or how about 100 gold pieces? Could I buy it from you? Or, oh, bother it anyway. Time for you to die, I suppose. How about 100 gold pieces? Helmet come and helmet go, amongst gnomes is said. Well, maybe not said, but should be, for so much gold. Here it be, then, strange dark one. We be leaving on patrol now, maybe, before you be asking for deep gnome shoes and stockings, too. Faring you well, dark one. I have acquired the Deep Gnome Patrol Leader's helmet peacefully, and the drow need never know the difference. All I need to do now is return to fare in the Ustnatha Tavern. The journal has been updated. Fare wants me to kill the Deep Gnomes. After dealing with them earlier, I don't know how I feel about this, but I suppose I'll have to deal with my conscience later. I am to bring the chieftain's helmet back as proof. Well, about that... Goodbye, gentlemen. And Airy, please, for the love of everything, keep your mouth shut.
If it must be done.
I mean, out of my funds, 100 gold pieces is definitely better than my conscience needling me for the rest of the game. It was so easy to convince that drow to leave so that I could do that too. Okay, up through this way. And around. Now, how do I get the eggs? Oh, why is there a spider here? Let's just keep moving. We do still look like drow, right? Well, they're not attacking me on sight, so I must still look like a drow.
Certainly.
Fair and Salau fine.
It is you again.
Ah, you return, and with a deep gnome helmet, no less. Good. I'm sure the gnomes are scrambling as we speak to provide a tribute to the matron mothers. Well, now I have a time limit. Ah, yes, I'm sure the gnomes were suitably impressed by our display of viciousness. No doubt they had no inkling we were capable of such a feat. What is this? Are you losing your stomach for blood, Salaufine? The Spider Queen would be displeased to hear such, I would think. I save my wrath for the drow's true enemies. Lolth knows this, as does the matron mother of my own house. It is not for you to decide, male. I shall have your bloody heart ripped from your chest on the altar if you continue to speak. I call your bluff, arrogant one. Act, and you risk war between your house and mine. How would Mother Ardula see that, I wonder? It is almost worth it to silence your impudent tongue. If a handmaiden were to see you speak to me such, she would flay you open without a second thought. You should be so lucky, Despana bitch. Bah, I will listen to no more. Veldrin, meet me within my private quarters in the Female Fighters Society Tower. Within 1 hour, Veldrin. Do not be late. Very well, I will be there. Why? Why your private quarters? Or, fair, I have other things to do first. I have nothing to do first. I'm not going to ask her why her private quarters. I really am not. Very well, I will be there. Good. You, Salaufine, will wait until the matron mothers find another task to set you to. May it lead you to a gruesome death, worm. Okay. Let's just go straight there. Alright, let's see here. Female Fighters Society.
Without doubt.
Your quarters are the Female Fighters Society? Question mark?
It is you again.
You are lucky that my mood is improved, female. I was pondering having you tortured for my amusement, but the whim is past. You are aware of my relationship with Salaufine, yes? You do not need to stare at me blankly. Our animosity is open and obvious. His insolence is beyond all endurance. I cannot tolerate it further without risking my position in Lolth's hierarchy. But I also cannot take action that would be traced back to myself or my house without risking war. So you shall take action for me. You will kill Salaufine. What? I cannot do that. What would be my reward for this task? Or how do you propose I do this? How do you propose I do this? Salaufine has been given time off from his regular duties. You will find him in his quarters in the Male Fighters Society, sulking, as is his wont. He will not be expecting you, but nor will he suspect your true intentions, I imagine. He will greet you, and then you will kill him. Those of my house would be the first question for his death, but you, without any allies of any house, can get away with his murder. Once you are done, take his Puafi cloak and bring it back to me here. It shall make an excellent trophy. Bring Solaufine's... What even is this? Piwa Fui cloak to fair in Female Fighters Society. I don't... That is all. Do you understand what I ask of you, Veldrin? Telling anyone will bring death down upon yourself. I shall keep your secret if you keep mine. What secret do you think you have? I understand, and I look forward to killing that arrogant bastard. I suppose I have little choice in the matter. Or, no, I won't do this. It isn't right. It's either the first one or the second one. I suppose I have little choice. That is true. Oh, it is not all bad, Veldrin. In Chadnasad, did you have the favor of a house's eldest daughter and the promise of riches? I think not. Go then. You have 3 days to hunt down the fool and return with his cloak. Do not fail me, Veldrin. Despite what she says, Foxwine, we may be able to use this situation to our advantage. Perhaps there is no need to kill Solifine. Consider this, at least. I would like to know what Jaheira is thinking, but also we are still right in front of the drow. The drow is standing right there. Okay. Fair demands that I hunt down Solifine and kill him. He will be within his quarters in the Male Fighters Society, and once the deed is done, I am to return to Fair's quarters with his cloak. Okay. Recover the dragon's eggs. Like, the question is, do I try for the eggs and leave without getting any further involved in this drow politics thing? Or do I hope that getting involved in this drow politics thing gets me to the eggs without having to fight my way out of the city? I don't know what to decide.
This will not take long.
Well, let's try talking to Jaheira. Perhaps she'll be a bit more forthcoming about exactly what she meant by plan making. Oh, I can't. Hold on.
Yes? Speak your mind.
I can't talk to Jaheira, can I? Wait.
What is it?
Talk.
It
Jaheira?
must be done.
That does not appear to have worked. Why is this commoner standing in the middle of us?
Speak.
Okay, well, apparently I can't just talk to party members.
It will be done.
You know, if I can just, like, stick the eggs under my shirt and saunter out, that would work best for me, really.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I am listening.
I may have to save Scum on this one, because if it does in fact make everything mad at me, I'm gonna save Scum and try a different. Like, what if we all, like, cluster up here?
Name it.
And then Imowen picks the lock discreetly. The magical lock will only open for a specific key. No amount of tinkering will help. Darn it.
Yes?
Okay, well,
Certainly.
the smart move would be to have not given the key to the guards, so I'm not going to bother attacking them. I'm just going to get annoyed at myself for not thinking of that. I don't know whether I want to kill Solifine or not.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
On the one hand, he's been nothing but rude to me, but on the other hand, I don't really like getting caught up in this inter-house politics thing the drow have going on.
drows to conquer all.
I have much work to do before the caverns are darkened for the eve, female. Leave me be. Great, thank you. Everybody in the city can apparently see that I'm female, except for that one elf that forced me to kill her. I don't like
Quickly
it.
and precisely.
Wait, no. Can I save? I can. Okay, now that I've saved, let's talk to him.
I do what I must, when I must. Know this well.
Veldrin, what are you doing here? The matron mothers have not given me another task so soon, have they? I was given leave to rest. No, Salaufine, I was sent here to kill you. Time to die, fool. I'm sorry, Salaufine, I have no choice. I have to kill you. Or Fair sent me to kill you, Salaufine, but I'm not going to do it. This is a tricky one. I'm not going to kill you? I see. It was only a matter of time before she acted, I suppose. No alliance of mine to any house could prevent the unseen dagger from plunging into my back. Fair and I were lovers once. Mother Ardulus felt Fair cared for me in a most undrow-like fashion and had her taken by the handmaidens. They tortured her with tentacle rods, tortures I can only shudder at the thought of. When they were done, all that remained of Fair was her ambition. And I remained only as a constant reminder of her weakness. I've been expecting this for a long time. So then, if you are not going to kill me, what do you propose that we do? I don't know. I suppose I will have to kill you regardless. There doesn't seem to be any way out of this. I need your Piwafikoke to prove the Fair that you are dead, but what will you do? You can join with us, Salaufine, and leave this place. I need your cloak to prove that you're dead, but what will you do? You can have my cloak. I have little need of it, and I do not know. I cannot be seen in the city without endangering your lives as well as my own. And I do not wish a war between my house and the Despana. I have never wished to harm those who were not foul and evil, true enemies of the Drow. I do not know why I tell you this. Perhaps it is the mercy you show me, but I feel we Drow have lost the right path. We need to be led back to it. I will seek those who feel as I do, perhaps. I shall remain in the shadows and not betray your secret, Veldrin. I thank you for the mercy you have shown. It suggests that there is hope for our people. May Elistre, Lady Silverhair, watch over you always. Oh! Oh! Well, I guess I'm not the only one with interesting secrets. I have talked Salaufine into giving me his Piwafikoke. With luck, he will not betray me, and Fair will never know the difference. It doesn't seem like he will. It doesn't seem like he will. From the sounds of it, Salaufine is unlike other Drow, and actually expressed disgust with their ways. Perhaps he and I shall meet again. Anyone I've ever shown mercy to, I have met again. It's just a thing that happens to me. I blame my bloodline. Imoen, find out if there's any interesting loot around here. Bit of money. Bit more money.
it? Without hesitation.
Nothing that resembles a key to a spider den, is there?
Something up? Gotcha.
Money. Not money. More money. That is an oddly nice place to read, actually. I would read in that chair. Okay, that seems to be everything interesting in here.
This will not take long.
I am delaying to give Salaufine time to find a good place to hide.
If it must be done.
I should have asked him to help me steal the eggs. Oh well. Hey, Fair, we did the disgusting thing you asked for.
It is you again.
I see you carrying his cloak, my darling Veldrin. Salaufine is dead, yes? Yes, of course, he is dead. Here, give it to me. All love is foolish. You have done well, Veldrin. You have earned a place of honor in this house by serving me well. This shall not stop, naturally. It is time to introduce you to the matron mother of House Dispana, Veldrin. Mother Argilus is anxious to see the female who has done so much for us Ustnatha. So much for Ustnatha. You will go to the temple and meet me and Mother Argilus there. Do not delay, Veldrin. Mother Argilus wishes to speak with you immediately. Okay. I have performed more than a few tasks for the drow, and have instilled enough trust so that I am now to meet Matron Mother Argilus of House Dispana personally. In drow terms, this means that I have gained the favor of his house, and that can only help me get ever closer to what I seek. I am to meet Fair, the matron's daughter, at the Temple of Lolth without much delay. Okay, I know that's where the eggs are, so that's the direction, that's the right direction. Back to the temple. It's only the middle of the night, almost dawn. Actually, it's dawn. It's only dawn, come on. Come on, everybody. Get a move on. Hup, hup. We're all together now? We're all good? Yes? Okay? Yeah, let's go.
I am listening.
Obviously,
It is you again.
here you are. Matron, this is the female that I spoke to you of, Veldrin. The fact that I am female really helps in this. I can see her well enough, fool girl. You think I am blind? I see nothing special about her. What fascinates you so? Matron, she is an excellent fighter, and she is the one that rid House Dispana of its other problem. This is that one? Mind flayers, eye tyrants, gnomes, and the mighty Salaufine? Are you sure? To me, she looks scrawny, and there is something odd. I am positive, Matron, that she could prove of great use to you. Perhaps. Let her prove it, then, if she is to become so favored in the eyes of Dispana. You girl, you there, Veldrin, is it? Pay attention. The eye tyrant you killed coming from their so-called city. It was not the right type. I told the girl here which type I required, and that was not the one. But matron, Silence, girl. I'll not swallow your lies. Speak again, and I'll send you into the pits of Lolth. Would you like to deal with the Drider again so soon, girl? Now, Veldrin, you have proven yourself as competent. This is good. House Despana needs competence, a rare commodity when one is surrounded by fools. House Despana is about to embark on a path to greatness, Veldrin. You can tie yourself tightly to us. Mother Lolth approves of the successful. But I require something rather rare to begin this path. You might acquire it for me, so I shall give you the task and see if you can earn Despana's favor. I need the blood of one of the neighbor races, Veldrin. The noble races only, and blood from one of their most powerful members, a dangerous task. Your first option is to acquire the blood of an elder orb, most powerful of the eye tyrants. Its blood or its eye. I bade the fool girl do this, but she failed. The Spelljammer tyrant was supposed to be an elder, matron. I swear that is what the spies had reported. They must have exaggerated. Silence! You should have checked on it yourself, girl. Do you rely solely on this female to be your strength and your wits? Oh, an eye! Oh, I happen to have that. Oh, this is going to be a problem. No, matron, I do not. Enough. Should you go after the Elder Orb, you will no doubt find one in their tunnels in the southeastern portion of the main caverns. Your other options are to gather blood from the Elder Brain of the Mind Flayers or from a prince of the Kuatoa. Either would be as difficult as the Elder Orb. I have all of them. The Elder Brain is guarded in the Illithid city through the southeast caverns. An old ruin of the Kuatoa lies in the western caverns, ruled by a mad prince. Go then, Veldrin. Bring me the blood of one of these creatures. House Despana awaits your return, but do not tarry. This is my command. Very well, I will do my best. I actually collected some of the blood from the Elder Brain when I was at the Illithid city earlier. Will this do? I've already encountered an Elder Orb. I have some of its blood here. I think I already met the Kuatoa you spoke of, and I have some of its blood here. Or forget it. I have no intention of helping you with anything you plan. Oh man, this is gonna cause some evil. This is gonna cause some pretty major evil, I'm pretty sure. Let's... Will this Elder Brain blood do? I'd rather give you anything other than the first ingredient you asked for, is basically what I'm going for here. Elder Brain blood? You have already... Yes, you have. I've attuned my magic to sense this blood, but I did not think to look for it on you. You have the blood. You have done it. Outstanding, Veldrin. Ah, the Spider Queen smiles upon us. Our gamble does not go unwasted, daughter. Your champion has brought us the blood that we need. Please, Lolth, the ritual may finally be begun. Despana will rule Usnatha without question as the preeminent house. Oh, we lost all of them. Oh, no. Ooh. Indeed, but we must be cautious, daughter, ever cautious. The ritual may be disturbed before it is completed. The Silver One may get desperate. You are going to seal the city, matron? Yes, we cannot be disturbed from the outside. I shall go now and begin the proper preparations. This shall be a glorious day indeed. Veldrin, you have done House Despana the greatest of services. You will be a female without equal. Riches and slaves shall be yours. I shall see to it as soon as the ritual has been completed. Now is the time for you to rest, strong one. There is nothing more for you to prove to me. Well, I am not done with her just yet. Veldrin, come to my personal apartments. I expect you to meet me there within the hour. This is not a request. Oh, man. Oh, I need to stop that ritual. I really need to stop that ritual. Oh, no. I have returned with the blood, and Matron Argilus was very pleased. She mentioned that she is about to start a ritual, and before doing so, she is going to seal the city. I suppose that means that nobody can enter or leave. She also mentioned the Silver One being barred from entry. Obviously, she knows something of the Silver Dragon's eggs. Matron Argilus told me to relax, but Fair ordered me to meet her within her apartments within an hour. Obviously, she has something else in mind. I am not hiring out Minska's stud services. You're not going to ask.
What is it?
Oh man, I know where the eggs are.
Quickly and precisely.
Ugh. I don't know what to do.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Should I have handed over those ingredients? This feels... Everything's going so fast. And while I'm glad that, you know...
Path to supremacy for a
Oh.
male lies either in the bedchamber or the books of the majors.
Hold, friends. I've heard of your powers of late. Perhaps you have interest in a business proposal of mine. Who are you? What is it that you want? Who are you? I am Visage, a merchant of some note within this city, although you will not have heard of me, no doubt, since you are newcomers. No matter. I notice you are well equipped with magic, among other things, so I have assumed you may be interested in purchasing an item I currently have in my possession. See this golden rope I have here? 'Tis a relic of no small power, yours for the buying, if this is of any interest to you, of course. That depends. What does this rope do? Or, no, I have no interest in purchasing anything from you. Depends. What does the rope do? Well now, what this gilded rope can do and what it can be used for are separate things. A bit of explanation is necessary in order for you to understand. Go on. First, to add credibility to its value, you must know that the rope belonged to the infamous Jarlaxle, until I stole it, that is. You do know of whom I speak, yes? Jarlaxle? No, I don't think I've heard of him. No? That is rather odd. I thought all drow knew of the mercenary Jarlaxle. No matter. All that you need know is that he has many potent magics in his possession. Okay. Or at least, he did. This gilded rope once belonged to him, and from what I hear, he sorely missed it during his stay in Ustnatha. Sad, really, but it's not my fault. Sad? What is sad about it? As the story went, Jarlaxle came on a mission for House Jalat, helping in a war against House Gilish. 'Twas done in an orgy of blood to please even Lolth. In the sacrifices that followed, though, the matron of Jalat refused to pay Jarlaxle, saying that the service rendered to the Spider Queen should be payment enough. According to the tales, Jarlaxle simply bowed and left, even as the gathered house mocked him and spread the story of his foolishness. What does this have to do with the rope? Jarlaxle enacted a plan of revenge. He had planned on acquiring the wardstone that would allow him entrance into House Jalat so he could return their favor. But the wardstone was held by the ancient founder of Ustnatha, Darex, a powerful lich residing in the Mage Tower. The rope was to protect Jarlaxle from Darex's magic. I swapped the real rope with a fake, however. Jarlaxle's men were imprisoned by the lich, and the rogue was laughed out of the city for the failure. This is the real rope, however, and with it you would be immune to Darex's power and could loot the Mage Tower as you pleased. Consider the possibilities. How do I know you aren't just trying to sell me some other fake rope? And is Jarlaxle going to come looking for this item? Interesting. How much are you asking for it? Or, no, I don't think I'm interested in your rope. Is Jarlaxle going to come looking for this? One can never be sure. If he does, you seem more than capable of dealing with him than I. Use it quickly and dispose of it, and he may never know. And how do I know you aren't just trying to sell me some other fake rope? I assure you it's real. The Dwemer is obvious. See how it glows. And to be honest, if the rogue ever attempts to regain it, I'd rather not have it on me. So you think Jarlaxle might come looking for it? How much are you asking for it? Not much at all. A mere 1,000 gold, and it's yours, my lady. That's a fair price. Here you go. Is there no way you could charge less for it? Actually, how about you hand over that rope and I won't kill you and we'll call it even? Or, no, I don't think I'm interested. You know what? I am not actually interested in looting the Mage Tower. I don't see the point in it. Especially not for 1,000 gold. Is there no way you could charge less for it, man? Very well. 500 GP, my friend, but no lower. It is a steal at that price. All right, I'll take it. Here you go. Actually, how about you hand over that rope and I won't kill you and we'll call it even? Or, no, I don't think I'm interested anymore. I don't know how to feel about this. The last time I fought a lich, it was just a real pain in the ass. Also, I don't know that I'm going to have the opportunity. Things seem to be moving very quickly. I don't know whether to buy the rope or not. I'll buy it, and if I end up not using it, then 500 is something that I can make back, actually. Fine, here you go. Excellent, that is a relief. You should be able to enter the Mage Tower and be safe, though I wouldn't attack Dayrix if you could avoid it. Good luck, friend. Tassokala. That's a new person.
Glory for the Dark Mother.
Are you kidding me? You there, worthless female. Lolth demands a service of you. We have just crushed a sect of blasphemous Gondar worshippers, but they have fled and now hold themselves against our vengeance. You will proceed to the southeastern corner of the city and eradicate them. We will allow no such heathen gods in the sight of Lolth's children. Yes, mistress, immediately. I'm rather busy at the moment. Or will there be a reward? Okay, I will make a note of it. Southeast corner. Worshippers of not Lolth. Okay. I will get to that immediately, right after I talk to Fair. Thanks, bye. You will speak when asked to speak. Now go and perform the will of Lolth. She demands. Hold on, what is... here we are. Rather imperious female drow has commanded me to go to the southeastern corner of the drow city and destroy a sect of worshippers which are hiding out. I'm not sure what refusing this task would accomplish. Nothing good, I expect. Intrigue with Jarl Axel? Just don't mind us while we push past you. This one gave us a time limit. You did not.
This will not take long.
It is you again.
Veldrin? Good. I have a plan. A plan that will place me at the head of House Despana, even as we take our place as the rightful ruling house of Ustnatha. My plan includes you, Veldrin. Without your timely arrival here, none of this would have been possible. Do as I say, and your rewards will be unimaginable. Refuse, and... well, why would you refuse? You have everything to gain, Veldrin. Everything. In order for this plan to be successful, however, you must betray the matron mother. Are you willing to do this? Think carefully on your answer. I have no qualms about betraying the matron mother. I would prefer to know first exactly what I'll be doing. I doubt I have much choice, so I have to agree. Or no, I won't do it. I would prefer to know first exactly what I would be doing. No, there are too many things that cannot be said without your agreement first. I will hear it from your lips, Veldrin. I doubt I have very much choice. I agree to do as you command. Humph. I desire no half-hearted agreement. I must have assurance that you will not betray me for your own benefit. I suggest you convince me of your loyalty. Why? Why do I have to do this? You are strong, and you deserve the position of matron mother, fair. The drow would be made stronger by your presence. When I said I had no choice, I meant I had no choice but to serve you, fair. The matron mother means nothing to me. I would never betray you, fair. I have done everything you have asked of me, and I am yours to command. Or I'll convince you of nothing. I refuse to betray the matron mother. It's either number 2 or number 3. The first one is... I don't like the first one. It just doesn't feel right. We're going with number 3. I'm going to go with number 3 here. I would never betray you, fair. I have done everything you've asked of me, and I'm yours to command. Ha! You are a flatterer, Veldrin, but your statement has the ring of truth. I will allow you to aid me in my plan, and I shall forget your hesitation. You heard the matron speak of the ritual? Matron will summon a demon of terrible power, Veldrin, one to aid the drow in our attack upon the surface elves. So, a war, open battle between the drow and the surface has not occurred in eons, with a greater demon to back them. I truly wonder why Irenicus would do this. The blood is a component in this ritual, used to draw the demon's attention and bring him before us. But, most gloriously, House Despana has acquired the eggs of the silver dragon, the one guarding the route to the surface that we drow descended from so long ago. Holding these eggs hostage keeps the silver dragon from interfering. Even better, Matron plans to use them as an offering to the demon to enlist its aid. Oh, this has no way of going well. This has absolutely no way of going well at all for anyone. Indeed, what demon could refuse? House Despana will have opened the way for the war and summon its most powerful warrior. We shall be preeminent. But there is no rule that states Ardulus must still be matron mother of such a powerful house. Go to the treasury, Veldrin. Steal the dragon's eggs and replace them with convincing fakes that I have made. You will then bring the real eggs to me. Matron will offer the fake eggs to the demon and be killed. Then I shall offer him the real eggs. The ritual will be completed, and I shall be matron mother. Here is the key to the treasury room and the fake eggs. Take them. Return with the real eggs before the ritual is ready to begin. I give you one warning. The guards will try and stop you in the treasury if they see you. Kill them only if you must. Use stealth, Veldrin. Now go. Fair has told me of Ardulus's plan in its entirety. The Drow intend to invade the surface. To what end, I don't know, but it's bad. But Matron Ardulus's ritual is going to summon a great demon to aid the Drow. The dragon eggs will be sacrificed to the demon in return for its service, and this will place House Despana in great favor with Lolth. Fair intends to betray Matron Ardulus and has coerced me into helping her. She wants me to go to the Despana treasury in Lolth's temple and replace the silver dragon's eggs with fake eggs that Fair has had made. Then, when Ardulus offers the dragon the fake eggs, Fair can step in with the real ones. I must be careful if I go to the treasury. Killing the guards, if it is done, must be done discreetly, if at all. And even once I get the eggs, the city has been sealed by Matron Ardulus. There is no escaping. I must continue to play along, for now. The best thing to do would be to use this opportunity to get the eggs, replace the eggs with the fakes that she gave me, give her fakes, hold on to the real eggs. But where do I get fakes? Where do I get a second set of fakes? That is the question. Despana treasury key. Fake dragon eggs. Man, if only we had people in the party who were better sneak enabled. Man. Well, I do notice that I have leveled up, so let's do that level up. And I get another level 3 spell, it said. So, you know, I'm gonna take Call Lightning. Call Lightning must be cast outside, otherwise it will not work. Alright, thank you. That makes sense. Thank you.
Speak. If it must be done, it will be done.
Like, is there something in the wizard tower that could help me with this? Also, didn't I get a rope? Okay, okay, Imoen got the rope. A length of smooth golden rope braided into a miniature pair of shackles. Visage said the rope would protect you from the effects of the Lich Dayrix's magic. Okay, well, I don't actually know what to do, but I do know that Imperious Priestess was like, take care of the cultists. Which, I guess I might as well. Oh no, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Glory will be ours today.
Oh, it's a game of find the humanoids. Oh lordy, I'm dying.
Certainly.
That is a lot of spells that just got blown.
What is it?
Without doubt.
Who says what? Live by the sword. Live a good long
Trust me,
time.
you did. This group does good things.
Quickly and precisely.
Good things, he says.
I never saw much of the cities from the circus. All so crowded like this?
Okay, let's... Imoen is our sneak-enabled person, so... let's have her give some of her extra arrows to Valgar to hold for a moment, and hopefully I'll remember that I did that. We'll give her the key and this set of fake eggs.
Yes? Without hesitation.
What the?
I do what I must, when I must.
Vildren, excellent, I have found you. I've been watching you for some time now here in the city. We barely parted ways a few hours ago. I do not know of your purpose, or if you will listen to me, but I have something to offer, something to give that treacherous wench Fair what she deserves. Extra fake eggs? I followed her and saw that she has duplicates of the dragon's eggs made, and I have surmised her plan. I have had a second copy made. Oh, Solafan, I could kiss you! Fair had her copies marked, so she would recognize them, but these have no such mark. They will fool her if you give them to her instead of the real eggs. Will you take them, Veldrin? Will you take them and give them to her? I will, thank you, Solaufine. Or, no, I have no intention of betraying Fair. I will. Thank you. Thank you. Good. Whatever your purpose in this city, I don't care. But since you spared my life, well, I only wish that I could be there to see a look on her face. Nobody wants to be there in that room. Nobody. Fare you well, then, and good luck. Okay, so I have Solaufine's fake eggs. Off he goes. I did the right thing sparing his life. Oh my goodness, I did the right thing. Oh, miracles will never cease. Although the egg-stealing activities are going to have to wait until next week, I think, but... Okay, let's go...
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Direct me as you will.
We'll go into the temple. And we're going to hang out... Oh man, there's so many of them. This is too close. We're going to... Guys, come on. Okay. Save.
Time to move? Good to go.
There aren't really any shadows here, but Imoen, can you stealth? This is a test.
Now you see, now you don't.
Blast.
Hi. Something you need?
I need you to move fast. Oh, no, wait, Imoen took care of the problem. Okay.
Yep. Just like old times. Well, except for the torture and all.
Yeah, hide in shadows failed because Valagar is looking right at her.
I bet that she'll do the trick.
Wait, that's...
What do you want?
I want to try and do this. Hide in shadows failed. Still failed.
I'm so happy you brought me with you. I never imagined that we would be doing such great things.
The problem here is, like, I could take an invisibility potion, but then picking up the eggs, switching them, whatever, is just going to expose her again, but so would... You know what? Oh, man. Scroll. Leave Fair's fake ones. Take the real ones. Leave. Rejoin the
What is it?
group.
This will not take long.
I'll aid you if I can. Fair enough.
Okay, Valgar, this is very important. Please don't die while you're doing this one last thing for me. Good man. Thank you for not dying.
Speak, if it must be done.
Okay, I will call that reasonably successful. Did end up killing the 2 guards outside. Don't know that there was any way around that.
It will be done.
Do we raid the tower? I don't really want to. I kind of want to deal with the dragon egg thing and leave. The whole tower issue is... Oh. Okay, let's tell Tasso that we took care of the...
Gods be praised. All victory is her doing.
You have performed the will of Lolth and are worthy of another day of life. You are blessed in your continued existence. It was an honor to serve, thank you. And what of my reward? I have done all I could. Or good. Now will you please leave me alone? It was an honor to serve. Do not presume to speak to me. Lolth calls upon you regardless of your honor. Go, you are of no more use for now. Well, thank you too. Well, I like to continue existing, so I'll take that. So, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to save... And next week, we're going to give Fair Solafines fake dragon eggs. If I can, I'll even leave Imoen and the real eggs outside. And then we're going to attempt to lay low. So very, very low. Oh boy. Well... We have done part of our task, but the city is sealed, so we can't get out. So we need... What we need is a power vacuum. Thankfully, Salaufine has given us a way to create one, so... But that's a problem for next week's Foxwine, who is going to make a note here... with a star, make sure to give Fair fake eggs. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. Yes, there we go. Okay, so this is where I will pick up again next week. I will not be going into the female fighters' quarters thing to talk to Fair, just in case just entering the room gets the dialogue started. I am going to make a note here. Says, leave Imoen outside? Question mark. Okay, so, hopefully if the person carrying the real eggs isn't even in the room, it will assist in handing over the fake eggs. Yeah. Okay, so, oh, I shall hoist them by their own petards so hard. It will be glorious, I hope. So, next week, I will be betraying the people who attempted to betray each other by betraying them, and it will be great. Sure, it'll be wonderful. I'll be the hero. And my party members won't hate me for pretending to be a drow. And I mean, I didn't insult any of them, just a bunch of drow, right? Well, in any case... Problems for next week's Foxwine. This week's Foxwine is going to be calling it a night here. So, for those who have not yet gotten their Baldur's Gate fix, you can find more of my Baldur's Gate streams on my YouTube channel, which I've just had my bot link to in the chat. There are playlists there for both Baldur's Gate 2, all the previous streams that I've done in it, and for Baldur's Gate 1, which I streamed in its entirety before I started on Baldur's Gate 2. So all of that is right there and available, and all of those wonderful things. And anything that I have streamed twice or more has a playlist on my YouTube channel. So if you are interested in any of the games that I have streamed, you will be able to find them that way. And I will be back streaming again tomorrow night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It will be City Skylines for Management Monday. I'll be continuing to work on my city of Vintberg, raising it up and making it better and all those glorious things. I personally do not consider a city in City Skylines to be finished until I have installed whatever monument I've chosen for that city. So it will be working Vintberg towards being able to have a monument, which I have already chosen for the city, but I want to... Well, I need to get the last population unlocked so that I can find out what all the things are that I need in order to get that one monument that I have plans on getting. So I will work that out, and hopefully I will get my population up this upcoming Monday, but I cannot remember exactly how far away I am, so we'll all find out together how far away I am from that final population unlock. I'm pretty sure I only have one left to go, but I do not remember. Oh, I'll find out tomorrow. We'll all find out tomorrow. Then I will be back again on Wednesday night, starting at as close to 7 p.m. as we can get enough people together to play a game. We will be playing either Among Us, or Scribble It, or a game called 100% Orange Juice, me and my friends. Scribble It is what we normally play when we don't have enough people for Among Us, but we have too many people for 100% Orange Juice. It's a sort of a Pictionary style game where one person draws and everyone else tries to guess. It gets pretty funny in my group of friends because while some of us can draw, not a single one of us can spell consistently. So, and most of us can't even spell the word consistently. So it gets very funny very quickly. And 100% Orange Juice, well, one of the friends who plays this with me described it as Anime Mario Party, and that's probably about as close as you're going to be able to get. It's a game for 1 to 4 players, generally speaking, best done with 4, obviously, which is a sort of a board game that you run your little characters around on that have various skills, and there's all sorts of cards that have effects that change the way that the game plays and all this sort of stuff. And we've been having a grand time with it the last few weeks. And Among Us obviously needs no description or explanation. It is Among Us. Then, somewhere around 10:15 or 10:20 or so usually, when my friends have to abandon me because they need to go to bed because their day jobs require them to be up in the morning, I switch over to my solo Valheim server where I crash around and try not to die too much, which didn't work very well last stream because I had a boss fight. A boss fight that I was ultimately triumphant in. Go me! But now there's a lot of cleanup to do, which means that while I thought I would be free of the swamp once I defeated Bone Mass, I am not in fact free of the swamp now that I've defeated Bone Mass. I have to go back and fix all of my stuff that Bone Mass broke. And the abomination that decided to assist Bone Mass in their fight, because I have no luck when it comes to this game, it feels like sometimes. So there is a lot of stuff that needs to be fixed, and I do have to fix it because there is a Surtling spawner that I want to continue to have access to in that swamp. So it's going to be back to the swamp again this Wednesday in Valheim, and hopefully not waking up another abomination. I'm getting very tired of fighting abominations, I'll tell you that. And then, on Thursday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, it will be Divinity Original Sin 2, which might be the last stream of it for a while. My intention is to play the game until I make landfall on the next island, and it is looking very likely that I may be doing that in the next stream. So if you are interested in Divinity Original Sin 2, you should definitely tune in this Thursday for, let's call it Sea Battle Shenanigans. Let's call it that. It sounds all nice and fun, when it's said that way. So we'll call it shenanigans, yes. This on this upcoming Thursday. And then, next Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, it will be Baldur's Gate 2, where I'm going to attempt a double cross. Yeah, a double cross. It'll be the Timmy's cross. That is what I'm doing. So I will give the fake eggs, and the fake eggs will be used, and the fake eggs will be used, and I will run away with the real eggs to the dragon and beg for forgiveness or for being so late or something. And hopefully everything will go well, but who knows? This game has thrown more curveballs at me. Nothing ever happens as I expected in this particular game, so hopefully things will go as I've predicted, but I really hope that I don't have to be in the room when the dragon's summoned, is what I'm saying. Not the dragon, when the demon is summoned. I really don't want to be in the room, but I may have to be in the room in order to observe it, and oh boy. I don't know what I'm going to do, but we'll find out next week exactly what's going to go on with that. So, that is the upcoming week in my schedule, all the games that I'm going to be playing, and everything that I intend to do in those games, as much as I plan for anything, or can plan for anything, in the case of things where I don't have spoilers. So, it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful. Obviously, I am very optimistic, and nobody will die, and there will not be a lot of screaming. No. So, even if people die, even if I die, even if plans do not go as I expect, even if the plot throws me yet another curveball, it's not as if I haven't spiraled several times with these curves, I still have fun. And I did have fun tonight. And I hope that all of you had at least as much fun as I did. And I hope that you all have a great night. Good night.